Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2006 Subaru Forester. Excuse the background noise. Subaru Forester with only 72,000 original miles. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it out on the road, put it through its paces, take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see in here. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we demonstrate the many functions and features, take you along for a tour there. Make sure you catch that video as well. We will be sure to include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you find this vehicle for sale. Wanted to take a quick walk around just to show you how brilliantly the vehicle presents before we get started. And without further ado, we'll go and get started on our test drive video. 72,296 miles. Go ahead and get our seatbelt on here, safety first. We'll go ahead and get started. Boy, this air conditioning feels good. It is a warm day. Go ahead and see if we could squeeze through these cones and pass our driving test here. Success. Alright, folks. This vehicle has only 72,000 original lifetime miles. That would be more resembling a vehicle that's maybe from 2021 or 2020. This generation Subaru is actually much higher quality and a higher grade than many of the newer ones. So this is kind of one of those situations where you can have your cake and eat it too. You get low mileage vehicle without having to pay the newer vehicle price, while still getting a vehicle that has the quality and workmanship of the older models. Engine is very stout, has lots of power. Very smooth. Transmission shifts are just about as smooth as butter. With Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, you have a lot of control and power. A lot of stability with slick roads, going up in the mountains, going up in the snow, or just even driving around in the rain. You'd be surprised on how different a all-wheel drive vehicle feels and how it can get you out of a little bit of trouble, making it worth it to consider a vehicle like this. Oftentimes, to get all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, you have to go to a much larger SUV, which has its own challenges as far as maintenance and fuel cost and upkeep goes. And that's what Subaru does really well, making a vehicle in a smaller package, in a four-cylinder package that's very fuel efficient, that gives you the versatility, interior space, cargo space, and stability of an all-wheel drive SUV, and a much more affordable package to own. Also much easier to drive. With all this glass around you, you have virtually no dead zones or no hidden zones. Blind spots is the word I'm looking for. Acceleration is effortless, very smooth. This next section of road we'll be making a right turn on has a lot of uneven roads, rough pavements, and potholes. It oftentimes puts the suspension through its paces, so if we ever get a vehicle that has excessive wear and tear on its upper or lower control arms, ball joints, sway bar links, tie rod ends, we'll typically feel the clunks in the movement on this section of road. Let's see how it does. So far, so good. It's got an engaged feel to it. It's not numb feeling. You feel the bumps there. They just don't happen to be jarring. You're not getting a ton of rattles and squeaks. I could hear a little bit from the rear hatch, but that's just typical of a vehicle that's a wagon or a hatchback. You're just going to feel that rear hatch move a little bit, but I'm not hearing anything from the dashboard. I'm not hearing the seats move around. You get a moderate amount of road noise. This is, again, not a luxury vehicle. It's still an economy vehicle at the end of the day, so you do get a little bit of road noise. And also, these doors don't have a frame over the top. The glass just goes all the way top and seals with some weather stripping there, so that will cause a little bit of additional road noise as well. Here we'll go ahead and do a 0 to 60 acceleration run going up this hill with the AC blasting, see how we do. We're not going to go full throttle, but we'll go about 50% throttle now, 60, 70%, 80%, 90% throttle. Going up a hill, it's doing really well. And to 60 and beyond. Not bad for a four-cylinder vehicle. And as we stomp on the brakes, slowing down to a safer speed, We don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the pedal, no shaking or shimmying on the chassis, and no shaking or shimmying on the steering wheel. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. Really smooth and high quality ride. 4-cylinder engine, very fuel efficient, easy on maintenance. Folks, this is kind of, again, have your cake and eat it type of vehicle for under $10,000. A lot of car for the money. I think it'll make a great vehicle for any individual, family, or business. Folks, if you enjoyed our video thus far, please do consider giving us a big old thumbs up. We would love it if you subscribe to our channel as well. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification icon. That way you can be notified of all of our future videos. Make sure to catch our walk around video. And for those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available. So just give us a call. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. And of course, trade-ins are welcome. Extended warranties are available. Give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a text. However you get a hold of us, we'll be happy to get you a quote on how to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours in a very affordable fashion. Very impressed with this vehicle. We feel very fortunate and lucky to be able to have it and be able to offer it. Vehicles like these, or like this one that's very popular with low mileage and a great history, rust and corrosion free, lifetime California car, very hard for us to come by. And when we do come by them, we do have to fight off tons and tons of other dealers who also want to purchase them and offer them to their customers. So we really have to fight to get these kind of vehicles. Oftentimes we make a lot less money on these vehicles versus something different that would not be as highly sought after. In order to keep our competitive edge, we still price them competitively. Therefore, as you can imagine, if we're paying a lot to get them, we're pricing them competitively. Our margins on these vehicles are just a little bit thinner than others. In any case, we appreciate you hanging out with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. If you have any additional questions, concerns, or comments, like to get a hold of me, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help. You can just go ahead and give me a call. Dial area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at www.directauto.com. As we pull in here, I do want to thank you for investing your valuable time. We hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and pull in here and back up into a spot before we wrap it up. Thank you for joining us, folks. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday from 11 to 4. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.